we're living in a digital world. It's becoming more and more digital all the time. And it's essential to understand this new world that we get into, to understand the technology behind it. Not just using it, we need to understand more. And to me, that's the core thing. You can use it as a tool in different other subjects to understand other things. But as I said before, to understand the digital world we live in, that's essential to just, while you use to understand what you get and don't get on Facebook. Why is things showing up sometimes not otherwise? It's for all our everyday lives. There are ways you can apply this if you have basic skills of this. It's the area where we can see new jobs are created. We can already see, as the projection said, we're going to have a lot of jobs that we can't find people to unless we learn people these skills. And when we also have high unemployment throughout Europe, especially youth unemployment, it feels like a perfect thing to do, of course. Coding, it is fun, it is creative, and we need to do it in ways that stimulate the interest by kids, and that's probably not by telling them you can do this when you grow old and have a job. We need to find it in their level and do it on their terms. And I'm convinced there are several ways to do that. I've seen it myself or participated, and to see kids doing it, they just love it. When I'm talking to my kids, getting them interested, I start out with the things that matter to them. They're using games, of course. That's a perfect way in. And the tools we have today is you can build, in like half an hour, you've understood that you've built essentially one of the more popular games on iPhones latest time was really simple. It's something you can build in half an hour. Flappy Birds, it's super simple. And when the kids see that and understand that, they don't really have to sit down, write long, boring codes to get it to work. You get the feedback instantly. So I'm convinced there are really simple ways into it. Language of the future, there's no doubt we need to start learning it. There are ways today where you can start to learn if you're interested. You can find resources online, you can go to coder dojos and clubs, which is really good and a perfect way to take it off. But if we're going to get everyone, even the ones that don't have interested parents or whatever, we need to get it into schools. That's how we reach each and every kid. The basics behind it's still the same. The computational thinking, the way of thinking to understand how it works, it doesn't matter if there's a specific language today that's gone tomorrow. If you understand it, you got the basics for it, and you're prepared to pick up other things as well if you want to, but that's not the most important thing to have a specific coding language. It's to understand the concept behind it. And if you're gonna keep on that career path where you're gonna work with coding, you're probably going to be eager to pick up the new languages coming out. And if not, you still have understood the basics behind it, and you get enough to live your everyday life.